Yo, what is up, guys? This is James Carter TV, and we finally come to the last week of the NFL season. It is week 17. It is the last week of the NFL season, which means, yes, for the first time ever, I've gone through the entire season making this pick. So, round of applause to me. One clap, boom, as Randy Moss would say. So, before I start, I want you guys to go check out the Before the Kickoff podcast. We're doing this weekly now. We're actually starting to do it weekly. We're actually starting to do this more, so make sure you go check that out. Link in the description box. Also, check out beforethekickoff.com, as well as the YouTube channel, Twitter, and Facebook. And also, check out my Twitter and my YouTube, well, you're watching it right now. So why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button? You're already here, so why don't you just click it? I mean, come on. So, we have week 17. We have some teams like the Atlanta Falcons that won't really be trying. And while the Falcons facing, you may ask, well, they're facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And because of the fact that Chris Redmond will be getting most of the snaps, I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win this. Atlanta's probably going to bench some guys. I haven't been looking into what they're saying, but there's really no reason to. They can finish the season 13-3. I don't think they're worried about their record. They have home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and that's all they care about. They need to move on to that. They cannot risk getting anyone injured that is important to their Super Bowl aspirations. Next game, we have the New York Jets at the Buffalo Bills. What I tell you, I told you 2 weeks ago when everybody was saying, oh, the Jets can win the last 3 games, make the playoffs. Nope. I said nope. They're going to lose all 3 of those games, and I'm sticking with that pick, especially now that I hear that Mark Sanchez will be the starter because Greg McElroy is out. What was the last time I saw Mark Sanchez? Oh, yeah. He got 5 turnovers during the Monday Night Football game against the Tennessee Titans. So, the fact that Mark Sanchez is going to be playing again here, nope. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills to win this one. We have the Baltimore Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals, and this is a game where there's no need for the Ravens to try, but the thing is, guys, the Ravens have depth, and for that reason and that reason only, I actually do see the Ravens winning this game. Yeah. You know, it's just one of those feeling games. You know, I don't know I just really have a feeling that the Ravens are going to win this game. I don't care if they bench Joe Flacco because Tyrod Taylor, some of you don't know who the hell this guy is, but some of you hopefully haven't forgotten that game-winning drive he had against the Washington Redskins in preseason. And yes, it is preseason, but it was still pretty damn impressive to me. So for that reason and that reason only, I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens. We have the Chicago Bears with the Detroit Lions. The Bears need a win and a Minnesota loss to make the playoffs. And I have the Bears in the playoffs, which means I have the Bears winning this game against the Detroit Lions. With the Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts, if the Texans lose this game to me, they're going to drop down to the 3rd seed. Now, this would be assuming that the Patriots would win and the Broncos will win. But when you look at those opponents, come on, they will win. So, but I do expect the Texans to win this game, but I would not be surprised at all if the Indianapolis Colts find a way to win this game. We have the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings, with a win, they are in. I just don't see them getting this win against the Green Bay Packers. The Packers will be trying. Aaron Rodgers is playing the best football in December right now when it comes to quarterbacks, of course. And you just can't overlook that, man. Him and his receivers are really getting going here. Greg Jennings is coming back into the fold once they get Jordy Nelson back. Aaron Rodgers is going to have all his weapons to use, and right now he's playing some great football. Once again, leading the league in QBR rating. I'm going with the Green Bay Packers to win this one. With the Miami Dolphins at the New England Patriots, I said earlier, I think the Patriots are going to win this game, and why would I not? I mean, the Dolphins have been up and down all year. They could win this game. They could go to 8-8. I just don't see that happening during this game. I just don't see that happening now. I see the Patriots winning this game. Even though last time it was a little closer than what you would expect, I expected the Patriots to win this one in Foxborough. We have the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints. I think the Saints win this game. I think they go back. Well, not go back, but I think they end up being 8-8 with a win here. But if the Panthers win this, then they're going to end up being 7-9. And even though they've had a pretty down year, that is still better than what they were last year. And you look for improvement. And if they win this game, they would have improved from last year. We have the Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Giants. The Giants need to win this to keep the faith. I don't think it's even going to matter because I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but they still will win this game against the Philadelphia Eagles. We have the Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going with the Steelers just for this reason. The Browns have no idea who the hell they're starting at quarterback because Colt McCoy could definitely be out, which would leave Thaddeus Lewis or Josh Johnson as their starting quarterback. And you hear those names. I have no idea who the hell Thaddeus Lewis is, but I know who the hell Josh Johnson is. And we all know about his little career in Tampa Bay. I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to have to go with the Titans to win this one. I don't think they're going to go winless in the division because, remember, they're 0-5. They lost to the Jaguars last time. I think they at least will win one division game this year. I'm going with the Tennessee Titans. We have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos. I'm going with the Denver Broncos to win this one. I said it earlier. They may not even they're going to start off with all their starters, but once this becomes a blowout, they're going to pull them as soon as possible. They're going to give Peyton Manning the rest he needs. If the Broncos win this, I think they have the bye week. I think it's with a win, and then with a Houston loss, they have home field advantage. So the Broncos will try to win this and get that bye week. We have the Oakland Raiders at the San Diego Chargers. I expect the Chargers to win this one. Phillip Rivers is trying to hold on to his starting job. He should keep it. Remember, everybody, Phillip Rivers is the most sacked quarterback in the NFL. And, you know, that's what they need to really work on during the offseason. That's where his interceptions come from. Once they give him protection, Phillip Rivers should play much better. We have the Arizona Cardinals at the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going with the 49ers to win this. If the 49ers lose this game, they will not win the NFC West because I do think that the Seahawks will win against the Rams. That'll be my next pick. But the 49ers do need to try during this game because if they do not, the Seattle Seahawks will win the division to me. So I'm going with the 49ers. I'm just telling them, y'all better be careful. We have the St. Louis Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. And like I said, I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks to win this one and challenge the NFC West. And I think they're going to win it. But like I said before, the 49ers lose the game against the Arizona Cardinals. The Seahawks, to me, will win the division. And finally, we have the Dallas Cowboys at the Washington Redskins. For more thoughts on this, like I said, check out the Before the Kickoff podcast where we discuss that. But I'm going with the Washington Redskins to win the division, and those are words I didn't expect me to say this year. I expected me to say those words next year, but not this year. But man, RG3 has just taken over this team, turned this team into a NFC East winner. Because, you know, like I said, I think they're going to win the division. And 10-6 is very impressive. And also winning the division. And if the Redskins win this game, there is no doubt to me that Robert Griffin III is the MVP. There is no doubt to me that he deserves MVP consideration. I don't think he should win it, but he at least deserves consideration because look what he's done to the Washington Redskins. This is a team that was 5-11 last year. They won 5 more games with him, and some people will say, well, look at Andrew Luck. They won 8 more games with him, but I say, look at Andrew Luck's 18 interceptions. Look at Robert Griffin's 5 interceptions. Andrew Luck has stolen 13 more interceptions than Robert Griffin III, which tells me that Robert Griffin III is as effective as he was in high school or in college. That's how effective he is now. And also, let's not forget about his ability to run the football. Now, do not get mistaken. I hate when people say Robert Griffin III is a running quarterback. I want you guys to go, for those of you who believe that, go look at this past game when the Redskins against the Eagles. And I want you to look at that 22-yard touchdown pass to Santana Moss. That was a brilliant pass. It was right on the dime. It was an NFL pass. It was beautiful. When you look at that pass, tell me this man's not a quarterback. You tell me he's a running back. I cannot believe that there are people that believe that RG3 is a running back and not a quarterback. That's ridiculous to me. But like I said, I'm going with the Washington Redskins to win this game. And yeah, that's it. And look at me. I sound like a Redskins fan. I'm freaking defending him so much. Anyway, guys, comment down below your picks. I want to hear what you think. I want to hear what you have to say. Hopefully, not anything too stupid because we will argue in the comments. Like I said, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, check out beforethekickoff.com, and I'm out. Thanks for a wonderful season, everybody. I'll be back next week for my wild card picks.